Welcome everyone to HueFin, also known as HueFin News. Today is April 29th, 2021, and I wanted to show you all this article, that clearly has the title, Buy These Two New Stocks Before They Jump Over 60%. This is what Goldman Sachs is trying to tell us. We're going to break this down. We're going to look at the price chart to see if that's actually the case, because we need to understand when these articles are printed, when they are uploaded to the internet, they're trying to instill some type of emotion from us, right? And the only true ideas as to what a price is going to do is already on the price chart. So this article is trying to tell us or read to us that Goldman think that these two stocks are going to increase by 60%. Well, we're going to look at that. We're going to look at these two stocks. We're going to look at the price chart for these two stocks to see if that is actually something feasible. All right. So this article came out 2 days ago, April 27, 2021. And this is from Goldman Sachs. They're looking for Compass Incorporated, ticker symbol is COMP, as one of those stocks. The second one that they are seeing is Smart Share Global, right? So we can actually look. This is one reason why I like Tip Ranks, is because it ranks the analyst who covers these stocks, right? So let's simply take a look at the Wall Street analysts and see what they think about these stocks. Okay. Goldman Sachs right here. The banking firm stock analyst has been looking for the equities primed to gain in current condition, and just this week they've tapped two stocks new to the public market. So these are new stocks. They have recently been publicly offered on the exchange, and they're expecting the market to jump 60% or more. You see that right there, or more in the coming months. A solid return that investors should note. Now, let's take a look at the analyst rankings and their recommendations for these two stocks. The first one is Compass. So here we are. Already, this particular stock is relatively new. You guys can see 9 analysts are covering this stock, and they have a price target, or an average price target, of $23, which is right here. Okay, $23 is the average price target that these 9 analysts are showing right here. It's a moderate buy rating. 5 have a buy rating, 4 has a hold, and here they are down here. These are the analysts right here covering this stock. Okay, and there is only one Goldman Sachs analyst who is actually covering this stock, and he placed a buy on this 3 days ago. So a lot of people are looking at this stock right now. Over the last 20 days, we have had recommendations initiated on this one stock, right? So let's take a look at it then on the chart. Since they're looking for the market and Compass to go up 60%, we should have that ability to see that on a chart, right? And here it is. We started trading in the market for this stock back here on April the 1st. So it's only been active 29 days. So yeah, it is relatively new. And you can already tell from the most part that Compass is in a uptrend. Okay, so these analysts who are covering this stock definitely is seeing its price go higher. Cool. So Goldman Sachs is looking for at least 60% or more, right? So let's take it up there, 60% or more in the coming months. So even when the market comes to around $20, that's only 6%. Or that was on the 27th. Okay, so let me bring it down here to the 27th on where we close. All right, so let's see if we can take it up to 60% and see what price level that is. Okay, now that's a price target of about $29 per share over the next couple of months. So does that mean 6 months, 9 months, 12 months? What does it mean? But looking at the chart, looking at what the analysts have talked about into the market and Compass, yeah, it's there. Now their price target, okay, the highest one you guys can see is from Goldman Sachs, right there around $32, which is around 70% price increase over the last 3 days, right? So he's looking around $32. So let's bring this market down to 32. So he's looking for the price to come all the way up here, which is around 77, 72% as being reflected in tip ranks. Everyone else is kind of conservative in a price target, $19, $22, $23, right? And that's the way that we're going to be too. We're going to be conservative in that aspect as to where we're looking for the market to go for this stock. Okay, 23 is still about 27% profitability, which is not bad. Still good. The lowest one, which is 18, which has already been hit. You guys can tell it has already been hit in the market for here. Okay, so that's already been tagged out. $20, that's definitely feasible here too. So yeah, this particular stock Encompass is giving us some strength, and we're going to play it too. We're going to follow right alongside with the analysts. I think we got this one right from the ones who are covering it. Deutsche Bank, Oppenheimer, Needham, Barclays, Morgan Stanley. A lot of the big institutions are following this stock, so we're going to follow right alongside with them. Their price targets are on average 23. Okay, that will be the average price. We're going to do around $20.75, give or take, and just follow the market. All right, so that's one. Now the second one that Goldman Sachs is looking to increase over 60% is Smart Share Global. Ticker symbol is EM. All right. So let's see what's going on. So this is a relatively new stock. Like I said, the article read that these two stocks have recently been posted on the exchange, did their public offering. And there's only one analyst who is covering this one stock right now. And it is Goldman Sachs, right? You can already tell he only has 2.5 ratings on his recommendations that he talked about so far. And he's looking for an upside potential of about 50%. This article told us they're looking for 60%. So is that a fabrication? Before they jump over 60%, Goldman Sachs says. So Micah Marcus needs to adjust his article because that is not true when you look at Smart Share Global. Okay, this Goldman Sachs analyst has a buy rating with potential of 50.92% upside movement. Right, price target $13.90 3 days ago. So let's take a look at this on a chart then. So he's looking for the market to go to $13.90. Okay. So here it is, $13. He's looking for the market to go. So let's go ahead and place. And that would be about 41%. So it was about 3 days ago that he did that prediction. So he has about 60% there. Okay. So now, obviously, you guys can see that Smart Share Global is trading within the range. You know, not a lot is going on in this particular market is Smart Share, right? It is just bouncing in between the line. We got some restriction coming into the market right now. So around $9.50, $10 is where that market restriction is being revealed. It's not extremely weak. We're not getting a lot of market activity neither. You know, when you see price bars like this to where the volume is light, we're getting some gaps in between the price action that lets us know that the market is not fluid yet. It's not really efficient. You don't have a lot of people really participating in this one stock. And being that it is newly listed, the trap is trying to create this market to where the company, Smart Share Global, can actually sell off the shares that it is holding, right? So this market is not efficient in Smart Share Global yet. So that could be the reason why the market is only showing one analyst who is trying to cover this stock now. Okay, so for that reason, we won't come in and do a prediction into the market. It's not fluid enough as to us seeing more and more larger institutions putting their eyes on this stock. All right, the only one that is watching this stock is this one analyst from Goldman Sachs, and he has 2.5 stars as his rating. So for us, This is not touchable yet. The market has a little bit more. It needs to garner a lot more interest, demand here before we actually see that come through fruition, right? So it's possible, $13 can be touched. Time frame, it all depends on how long it takes for the trap to create this efficient market, because it can happen relatively quick if he has more and more institutions come in and actually be a little bit more involved in this stock, but it's not there yet. So we're not going to come in, put a price prediction here in Smart Share Global, but we did do one in comp, right? You guys can see the difference in the market price action in comp. Okay, 1 hour time frame, you guys can see that we are seeing some bigger volatility, bigger spread, a lot closer price action in the market in comp than what we are seeing in Smart Share Global. Okay, so you guys can see it on the 3 hour time frame. This is a 3 hour time frame in Smart Share Global. So we're almost there. The market is just not that feasible. Yeah, I think we got one more dip in Smart Share Global before we see the resumption to higher price though. All right, so that is it. We just wanted to come in and utilize tip ranks because the market already watches these analysts, right? These analysts take a look at these stocks reports every day, their earnings reports, any breaking news events like Goldman Sachs, Oppenheimer, Barclays. All of these massive institutions do this on a day-to-day basis, right? And when they have their conviction, then they'll go ahead and place the money into these stocks and expect their price movement, right? So why are we going through all of that? Why are these other people saying that they're doing so much research for you when in actuality it has already been completed? Like Goldman Sachs has already done their homework for these two stocks, right? And they place their ideas into the market. They wouldn't be expecting the market to go 60% for these two stocks if they haven't done their research, right? So only thing we need to be focused in on is what we see on the price chart then. Goldman Sachs already got their position. They have already got their conviction on the chart. So we just need to simply come in and surveil the landscape, see how many other institutions are participating in that stock, and determine whether or not it's going to go higher or lower. There's nothing more to it. So we're going to continue to give you more of these articles, see whether or not these hedge funds, these analysts' recommendations are actually on point, or do we actually see something totally different in the market on the chart. And that's it. All right, so just wanted to do a quick video on that one. I felt like, Goldman Sachs has something in their back pocket to try to get some people into these new stocks so that they can offload their stockpile onto the market. That's the only thing that's going on. So let me know. Make sure you maintain the profitability. And as always, trade different.